What's up guys, it's Raccoon back with another video, and in this video we're going to be taking a look at what's the best microphone placement for your shotgun microphone. And in this case I'm using a Rode NTG1. So as you can see, I've got the Rode NTG1 set up right next to me. I'd say it's about this much away from my mouth, and this is the most optimum position for your microphone, for any microphone, even a shotgun microphone. But thankfully with shotgun microphones they have a very long distance pickup, so if I put it further away it'll still pick up very nicely, although when it's very close like this you get a much warmer tone to the sound, so that does give it a better sound. But if I do move it a little further away, you'll soon be able to notice that it sounds a little bit higher and it doesn't sound as high quality, as warm and all that, but it still sounds perfectly fine. So let's move it a little further back. So how it is right now is actually probably how, well, a lot of vloggers would have it, as they have a very wide lens. So then this is about this far away from my mouth, so about close to a ruler's length away from my mouth, so close to 30 centimeters. And as it is right now is probably how most vloggers have it, because they have a very wide lens and then they'll have that on the top of the camera. So this is not as good for audio quality, obviously. It doesn't give it that warm tone, and also it'll pick up a lot more background noise. So if I just stop speaking for a moment, then you'll be able to hear very clearly the computer in the back, which is a very loud computer, but you'll probably encounter this type of noise if you're vlogging as well. So let me just be quiet for a moment. Yes, as you can hear, there's a lot of background noise. I'm pretty sure you could probably even hear it, even when I'm just talking. And of course, I am actually recording on a Canon camera, so that does give it a bit more preamp noise, but even with the interface, it had the same amount of general noise from the computers. And when I put the microphone very close, then it's perfectly fine. And then we've got the last scenario for microphones. And this is going to be by far the worst. So I'm going to bring it all the way pretty close to my camera. So let me just do that right now. So this right here is by far going to give the worst sound quality. It's about a meter away from me, and well, you can't really see it, but it's just over here, just right here. It's a meter away from me, and it is well, it's not going to give any good quality at all to the audio. So let me just move it back and then we'll continue talking about some of the reasons why this happens. So now that I've brought it back here, you'll be able to get the best quality over here, obviously, but this placement strategy works for any microphone, especially with a dynamic microphone, which is what I've got for my main setup behind me. That is especially benefited from having it very close, because that mostly picks up as close as possible and doesn't pick up a long range like this does. This is the best example for a microphone that'll be able to pick up from long range, but still with the best example, then it still has pretty horrible quality when you put it so far away from the camera. And so this is why microphone price itself doesn't matter as much as placement. If you buy a very cheap microphone, this applies for any microphone, and you put it very, very close to your mouth, then it'll sound a whole lot better than a very expensive microphone put far away. Not to mention the fact, if you have it far away, it'll also pick up other people around you and other noises, which is a major distraction if you're doing stuff like that. So for vlogging, putting it above your camera is obviously the best solution, but there is a guy called DSLR Video Shooter, and he made a video showing the best vlogging setup, and he had a little extension arm that he clamped onto the end of the camera, the bottom of the camera, and then he put a Rode Video Micro on the bottom of it, and it was right underneath his mouth, and it created a very good sound quality, and it was probably only a little further than this from his mouth, and so that's a very good option as well. But for vlogging, yeah, of course it's best to have it on top of the camera, because that's just the easiest solution. And so in that case, well then, yeah, it's fine to leave it on the camera as long as you have a very wide angle lens. But if you are going to be shooting like I am with a 50mm f1.9, and it's on an APS-C camera, so it's an 85mm lens almost, so then in that case it's definitely best to put it on a mic stand and get a cable and put it over to the camera. So I hope this video did help you out the slightest bit at least, and yeah, it's just a great idea to just put your microphone as close as you can, because I see a lot of people not doing it and it really bothers me, but that's just me. Anyway, hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, smash the like button. If you didn't, smash the dislike button. Remember to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.